There's a lot of Tier 10 tank destroyers available in World of Tanks Blitz. You have vehicles like the FE215B183 with their super high alpha. You have tanks like the Grille with super good mobility. And then you have this, the Tier 10 Japanese tech tree tank destroyer, the Hori, which I consider easily to be probably the most annoying tank destroyer to go up against. Don't get me wrong, I hate fighting 183s. They're cringe. A penning shell from a 183 can literally ruin your game, especially when you're in heavy tanks, which are slower and reliant on their armor, and then you just get penned in the upper plate of your mouse by a 1000 damage shot. It sucks. But the 183 has so many downsides that at least the player themselves usually gets punished heavily when driving the vehicle, and it's just not that big of a problem for most games you play. This tank, this is a vehicle I hate going up against. Because it has that same problem with, when you're driving a super heavy, when you're up against this tank, you very, very easily get shot and penned. But you have 3,400 DPM in the Hori. You also have good accuracy and good mobility and hit points because it has reactive armor and sandbags. Yeah, 10-second reload for 560 damage per shot. Oh, and not to mention, if you load gold, which not only has insane levels of pen, you only lose 15 damage on your gold. I mean, all things considered, the Hori is one of the most overpowered guns in the game. This gun is definitely OP, and if you know how to use it properly, you're just gonna, hate life. But, obviously, it's on a rather goofy hull, which can be balanced out pretty properly. So we have that K91 who was in mid, and I'm hoping that K91 is going to do the same maneuver. There you go. 645 damage right into the side of that player. Pretty good stuff so far. As we can see, the accuracy of the Hori is quite good, and definitely not something to make fun of at all. So we got the E4 all the way in the back, and I wonder if we can hit that E4. Bonk. There you go. That definitely penned. Yep, we're up to 1,200 damage now. You can see the accuracy. This tank is very accurate. All things considered, it's super, super accurate. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to push because we can see the enemy team is all down there, and I don't want to be in a situation where they're going to beat us. So we need to push this. I'm going to go fully wide. The Hori is, as we can see, fairly quick as well. It's definitely not slow. So we're going to move over here, and we're going to aim it on the side of the Foch, just like that. Bonk, there you go, 578. Now the Foch does have an auto-loading gun, but here's the funny part, right? I can just activate reactive armor, and this is going to make my tank only bleed 340 health from that enemy XM66F. So obviously really, really good stuff there. We reload again, drive over the ridge, XM shoots, and obviously I can just load gold and go right through that player. Now, unfortunately, the K91 is now shooting me in the side. As I said, our team needed the push, and they're not. It's why we're in this situation right now. This will most likely be a defeat. But we will see. Indeed, we shall see. We have the Sheridan. There you go. 387 right into the Sheridan. I mean, look at how accurate this thing is. Why is it so accurate? I really don't know. Let's hope the 100 gets the clear. Okay, good. The 100 does actually get the clear. We have the K91 on the side, which I'm not reliably able to get the pen into. We have the Hawk 12. There you go. 380 damage shell into that player, and we back up once again. Alright, well, this was a losing situation, and now it's a winning situation. It's funny how that works, isn't it? K91, are you going to poke me? What are you going to do? I only have 10 seconds left for my reactive. K91 shows me a side. Unfortunate. That's alright, we just back on up. I need to get this Rinocerante taken out. That's really the major goal right now. So let's reload. And let's see. I'm going to chill right here. And if that Rhino decides to poke, realistically, I can pen its turret very, very easily. I do have reactive as well, so we should be fine. Where did the Rhino go? Did the Rhino leave, or is he still here? Oh, there's the Rhino. Nah, not worth that there. Let's see. Let's see. Doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo. I mean, all our E100 needs to do is push. She's full health. Like, what are we doing, bruh? What are we doing, brother? Brother, ooh. Alright. The Rhino backs up. There we go. 532. Activate reactive. We get a bounce. Nice. Okay. E100 still healthy. That's good. Move up. And let's see if we can, you know, just chill here for now. You really want to test your luck there, K91? Yeah, 488 off of your vehicle. By the way, this tank also reverses at 30 kilometers per hour, which is, like, crazy fast when you think about it. And the armor's not bad, as we can see. Like, again, when you consider the capabilities this vehicle has going for it, it's stupid. It's so stupid. We're up to 5,000 damage in this game. And, you know, our team's not the best, but I was able to do pretty good. And look at how quick this tank is. We're chilling at 45 kilometers per hour right now. Aiming a shell on the side of the Rhino, 700 damage. And now we're just going to push him. Also, sorry about my dog barking in the background. Hello, good sir. How are you doing? Goodbye. I like how this Hawk 12 is getting mad that, like, apparently I didn't aim, even though I'm clearly aiming for most of these shots I'm firing. I don't know. I feel like people try to make excuses why somebody might do good in a game, but alright. We did 6,300 damage. We ended up blocking 1,400. We got a first class. Not even an ace. I mean, 6,000 damage. Not even an ace. 4 kills, 1,500 base XP. But this is why the Hori is such a cringe tank. Like, the Grille, don't get me wrong. The Grille's strong. Would a Grille have won this game? No. There's no way, because I got 1,400 blocked. If I was in a Grille, every single bit of block damage there would have penned me. Which means that I would have died. Not only that, but I would have had to play so much different. I would not have played nearly as aggressive. And the funny part is you don't even have that much more DPM in the Grille. The Grille is like 35, 3,600. This tank is 3,400, and it gets reactive. Like, I find it crazy that the Grille 15 is like the second or third most played tank in the entire game, and yet this tank, with the same alpha as a Grille, has a flat better gun, has flat better pen, has flat better accuracy because of the on-movement dispersion, has just as good mobility, reverses just as fast, and has way better armor, and has better camo. Like, for anybody that likes driving the Grille, seriously, give me a single advantage that you can come up with, apart from base dispersion, that the Grille 15 has. It's such a good example, though, of why I get very confused on the decision-making that players make when it comes to the Grille. Like, so many people grind the Grille, and yet this tank exists in a flat, better state, and people are like, nah, why would I grind a Hori? The major reason why most people don't grind the Hori is probably because of the fact that it is a Japanese tank destroyer, and just not as many people play Japanese tanks. I think that's really as simple as it is. There's a lot more people that drive tanks from different nations and not Japan. Like, the STB, obviously super, super popular, but, oh my god, this Eric is going to die. While the Hori is... Are we going to drive right into me? Of course we are. It must be hard to look at where you're driving, of course. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll around this corner, and then what I'm hoping is that I can get a shell into the KPZ. No. It was close. Let's move up here a little bit. We'll see if I can get a shell into the Kampfpanzer. Aiming. Come on. There you go. 542 shell. Right into the KPZ. That obviously kind of... Oh, but now we're getting shot in the side. Oh, cringe. Well, it doesn't matter how good you are at the game. When your team is, you know, doing this stuff, it's not really going to help you too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up here. We're going to aim it on the STB, just like so. Oh, I got stuck on the wall. Oh, that's so lame. Oh, man. All right, let's put on our reactive here. And that sucks. All right, well, we do get a pen into the STB. And the STB gets pretty heavily bled there, which is obviously quite nice. And we're going to go back to angling. We were close. Very close to being able to hit that STB. We have the Foch over here. I mean, at this point, team's cooked. There's nothing you can do when you get this result. Like, there really isn't. Foch missed me, at least, which is nice. Let's aim it on the Foch again. There you go. Ooh, we got the clear. That's hilarious. Angle? Nah. I mean, look at our team, bro. Like, sometimes it doesn't matter what you do, and it's the one thing that sucks about tank destroyers in general. You just can't do something sometimes. I got really unlucky when I shot at that STB. I don't know if you guys saw, but the corner of my tank got stuck on the edge of the building, so when I was trying to shoot that player, I got stuck and couldn't actually get the shell out. And that would have definitely help me get out some more damage, but I mean, 2 zeros, bro. 44% and 46%, 42%, I mean, 48%. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I had one player on my team that was above 50%. Like, and then they have 55%, 57%, 58%. Let's keep going. 62%, 55%. Yeah, that was fair, guys. Wow. That was fair. That was a winnable game. I'm telling you that this game has some sort of skill-based matchmaking, because there's no way I win like 4 games in a row and then I just get a game like that where the enemy team has legitimately a 6% higher average win rate. Like, that's crazy. But either way, let's try another game in the Hori here. Third time's the charm, as they say. So hopefully it does a little better. To be fair, the Hori did fine. Like, there's only so much you can do when you have a team full of players that can't break 50% win rate. Like, it just sucks. And I don't have a problem with people that are 40% win rate, but it's crazy to me that the matchmaker didn't put some of the players on my team on the enemy team and then even out the win rate. Like, that's what's crazy to me. Like, terrible, bro. Absolutely terrible. Now, this game, the enemy team has an STB, but they also have some heavies. They have 3 heavies, they have 2 mediums. So what I'm going to do to start off is I'm going to go all the way into this corner here. The reason why is this spot actually gives me a lot of decent positions. I can shoot tanks that go up this hill in this far corner. As you're going to see, I can actually see this corner. So if anything tries to push up this hill, I can shoot them. But then also if anything tries to push up this hill, I can also shoot them. So this is like a really good spot in general for kind of both things. And there you go. You have the enemy STB, aiming, aiming, aiming. Boom, 596. Are we spotted? Of course we are. Just going to put on my reactive. I'm going to angle the tank. There you go. We get a bounce. Reload again. 3, 2, 1. Bonk, 456. And we do get penned. I don't think I'm spotted anymore, though, so I think we'll be all right. Yeah, we're definitely not spotted. So at this point, it's okay. I will gladly bleed the health I did to deal the damage I did to the enemy STB. It's why I've talked about in the past, this spawn of Castilla is flat better than the other spawn, because you get to work this position, and the other side doesn't. It's completely unfair, but it's just classic wargaming. So we can see the Type 71s over here, so I'm going to move into this position. Type 71 backed in the cover, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me. Oh, we got the Leopard over here. Let's see, is the Leopard going to try and poke? I mean, if the Leopard did, I'd have a shell on him. I'm just going to back up right here. And then let's chill in this spot right here. This is about as good as you can get of a vantage point. Type 71's climbing up the hill. We're just going to play passive. There's no point to play aggressive. Do I not have camo net? Oh, I don't have camo net on this tank. Well, that sucks. I guess I misproperly equipped it. It's not that big of a deal. Love to be able to shoot that Leopard. I'm just waiting. I know that the Type was right there, but for some reason our 121B is a wimp and won't spot him. Like, bruh, what are we doing? Just spot the Type. There you go. Well, was that so hard that, like, we couldn't do that? Like, bruh. Sometimes my teammates really get me salty. I mean, the player got nuked, of course, so it didn't really matter. There you go. Easy clear. STB's on the flank. And the Karo's on reload, so we're just going to move right over here. Aiming, aiming, aiming. Bonk, 506. This is why the Hori's so stupid. Like, 446 from the Leopard? That is insane when you actually think about that. But it doesn't matter, because at this point our team's going to win. So what am I going to do? I'm going to move up over towards mid now. See if we can get some damage maybe into the 183. I'm not really sure where this 183 is pushing, but looks like through mid for some reason. 268 gets a nice shell into the enemy VZ. I don't know how much more damage we'll be able to deal this game, but I can already say that I've made a very sizable impact in the outcome of this game by, you know, dealing with medium flank. The mouse crosses, gets shot. And I'm going to aim it on the mouse as well. Bonk. There you go. 599. We're up to 3,000 damage already, guys. I mean, it's just so easy. Then we got the 183 right over here. Bonk. 521. You can see the crazy accurate on-movement dispersion of this vehicle. Reload again. Put on our reactive armor. Aim it on the mouse. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. This tank's just stupid. Like, I don't know what else to say. Using the Hori does not require many brain cells, and the level of damage output, accuracy, and DPM the vehicle has just... it's insane. Love to be able to hit that mouse or the VZ, but it looks like we're not realistically going to be able to do that unless we push up here. So we'll see. Come on. Ooh. Aiming. There you go. 4,600 damage. Oh my god. We have our two low health mediums over here, which is actually pretty funny to look at, to be honest. Is the 268 doing the same thing I am? Oh my god, he is. We're both going for the damage. I don't think we're going to be able to get it, though. Well, 268 does. Unfortunately for me, I won't be able to get it. Alright, well, at this point, I'll just try and clear the mouse. That's definitely the best play to make. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Mouse. How are you? Oh, well, we did fine. I can't complain at all. The Hori is crazy, right? We had 3 games played, 1 team sucked, and we couldn't do anything. But the games that we did win, and that I was able to make an impact in with my tank destroyer, I mean, we won easily. Now, to be fair, the reason we won this game so easily is a great example of why Castilla is the worst map in the game. Because the position I put my tank destroyer in, you cannot put your tank destroyer in on the other side of the map. So I can shoot that STB, I can stop that Leopard from moving up on this flank that I was on, but the enemy team can't. They have no spot they can stop mediums from pushing up there. It's bullcrap, it's bogus, and it needs to be changed. But still showcased where the Hori is kind of ridiculous, right? I didn't realize I didn't have camo net on. That definitely would have allowed me to do a lot better on that second game, but didn't really make a difference either way. The Hori is a crazy tank, and I would highly recommend for anybody that wants just an absolute rat playstyle to go for this vehicle. But you can let me know your personal feelings, comments, and opinions down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.